For the next topic, we have the use of alkanes. Alkanes are important raw materials of the chemical industry and the principal constituent of gasoline and lubricating oils. For the first one, so we have here methane and ethane. Natural gas mainly contains methane and ethane and is used for heating and cooking purposes, and also for power utilities like gas turbines. So we have here the composition of natural gas. Methane is 77 to 92% of the natural gas, while ethane, butane, and propane are ranging from 1 to 20% of the natural gas. So we have here an example of methane coming out from the ice sheets in the north, and they use it in order to produce fire. Next is we have here the example of a gas turbine. So it is used in power utilities. How do gas turbines work? So we have here for the fuel, which is the methane, and then we add other ingredients or other products like oxygen and nitrogen gas in order to increase the combustibility of methane. And then it will go inside the combustion chamber, and its steam will be converted into electricity. So we have here also methane and ethane are used for transportation purposes. So natural gas may be liquefied by applying pressure and cooling it, also known as LNG. Diba meron tayong LPG, but LPG means liquefied petroleum gas, while LNG means liquid natural gas. The next one that we have is propane and butane. So propane and butane can be liquefied at fairly low pressures and are used, for example, ayan, so we have here the LPG gas, yung malimit natin tinatawag, yung LPG. Next is we have the butane fuel that can be used in portable stoves like this one. So dun sa mga nagsasamgyup dyan, alam na alam nyo yung butane. And also butane can be located here. It is used in cigarette lighters. So yun yung fuel natin sa cigarette lighters. Next is we have, I have here a video of the last SEM chemistry of science majors wherein we tested the combustibility of butane using only with their bare hands, and of course the solution of this dishwashing liquid and water. So in a basin, we mixed dishwashing liquid and the water, and then we had the butane bottle to be pressurized in the basin, and then it produced bubbles, in which those bubbles are in their hands, and then we light it up to produce fire. So let's play this video.
Medyo ilayo-layo mo. Baka mapasalig kayo kay Lay. Mapasalig kayo kay ano ha. 1, 2, 3. Go! Uy, na! Alam, saya!
So butane is also a high volatile liquid, meaning mabilis siyang mag-evaporate. So mabilis lang din yung pagkawala ng fire. Next is we have here pentane and octane. So pentane and octane are highly volatile liquids and good solvents for non-polar substances. Okay, so it's also used in internal combustion engines, mga sasakyan, and it is an ingredient to polystyrene, yung pentane. polystyrene or the styrofoam. Ayan. We have here also, it's a solvent. That's why it can be used as a paint thinner. Ayan. So, yung pentane to octane, yun yung kalimitang ingredient sa thinner. Next is nonane to hexadecane. So, these are liquids of higher viscosity. Pag sinabing viscosity, it is the thickness of the liquid. It's the ease to flow, malapot or malabnaw. So, yun yung viscosity. So, ito yung viscosity niya, high viscosity. So, ito ay malapot, mahirap siyang mag-flow sa isang container. It is being used in diesel and aviation fuel or the kerosene. Ayan, aviation fuel, meaning fuel ng mga aeroplanes. And we have here an example of yung diesel. Nakikita natin sa mga gasolinahan. Next is alkanes with 17 to 35 carbon atoms. So, they form the major components of lubricating oil. Ayan. So, para hindi maganit yung kapit ng mga gears, nilalagyan siya ng lubricating oils. And they also act as anti-corrosive agents. Ano naman ibig sabihin ng anti-corrosive agents? Meaning yung para hindi mabilis magkalawang yung isang metal, nilalagyan natin siya ng paints or anti-corrosion metal primers. Like this one. Yan, sa example. And then, as their hydrophobic nature protects the metal surface from contact with water. So, nagiging water resistant kapag merong metal primers. Solid alkanes are also used as paraffin wax in candles. Ayan. So, alkanes with 17 to 35 carbon atoms, sila yung nilalagay dun sa mga candles or wax. And also to crayons. Ayan. Kaya diba minsan, parang nung elementary, yung crayons yung ginagamit na wax sa sahig. Next is alkanes with chain length above 35 carbon atoms. So, they are found in butane. Ano yung bitumen pala rather. Okay, bitumen as it is used in road surfacing. Ano yung bitumen? So, ito yung bitumen, yung color black na nilalagay dyan. Yan, saan? Sa asphalt. So, what's the difference between asphalt and bitumen? Yung bitumen kasi, that makes the asphalt bond together. So, parang siya yung glue ng asphalt para tumigas siya. So, these higher alkanes have little chemical and commercial value and they are usually split into lower alkanes by cracking. So, dahil sa sobrang haba ng chain length ng alkanes with 35 carbon atoms, hinahati-hati siya para mas marami yung gamit sa kanya or yung use sa kanya. So, it can be used as gasoline, diesel, lubricants kapag mas mababa yung chain length ng ating alkanes. So, for your next activity, the last activity for the prelim activity number 5, you will answer this in Google Docs or in a sheet of paper and then take a picture of it and attach to the Google Classroom or send to the Google Classroom. Number 1, what do you think will happen if there are no natural gases? How will it affect your everyday life? Number 2, what are the alkanes that you can find at your home? Do you often use it? And what will you do if you don't have those alkanes at your home? So that's all for the prelim lecture. It's the end of the presentation. Thank you.